Sometimes you're my anomaly, and I'd choose you in 100 lifetimes. I'd choose you in 100 worlds. I'd find you.
Falling in love is one of the most beautiful and exhilarating emotions two people can ever experience. And this love has blossomed and grown in the hearts of Eric and Jennifer. It's drawn us all together to celebrate this wonderful milestone with them as they join their lives in marriage. A wedding is one of life's happiest and most sacred events. And each of you, through your love and your support, you all contribute to the happiness of this occasion. On behalf of Jennifer and Eric, thank you all for being here. And of course, to our bride and our groom, we say thank you for allowing us the joy and the honor of sharing in this most wonderful moment of your lives. And for those of you that are here tonight with your spouse or partner, I'd encourage you to let this ceremony be a reminder that it's a rededication of the love and the commitment that you share within your own lives. So at this time, I'd ask what brings this woman to be married to this man. As we go through life, there are many people that pass through it. Some play a very small role. There are others that make an indelible mark on our lives. But there's no one who enters our life that can possibly affect us as much as the person we choose to marry and build a life together with. Eric and Jennifer, you have found such a person in each other. You've come here today with the greatest of hopes and expectations, founded in this very special love that's yours and it's yours alone. You have a history together, and your love has proven strong enough and true enough to bring you to this point where you want more than anything else to spend the rest of your lives together. Marriage is so much more than just a romantic notion that only exists for a day. It's a vote of confidence in the future and conviction that the love you two are feeling for each other right now is a love that'll be here tomorrow, the next day, and forever. Jennifer and Eric, from the time you met, you were attracted to each other and said this was a great period in your lives, getting to know each other and finding it easy to talk to one another about anything. Jennifer, you knew Eric was the one for you when you realized that what you had with him was something you never had with anyone else. And Eric, when all of your friends and family repeatedly told you to pop the question, you knew Jennifer was definitely the girl for you. I asked if there's something particularly meaningful about your relationship you want brought out in your ceremony. And Jennifer, you told how your relationship is built around your friends and families, that they are the foundation of your lives. And you both hope they will continue to be involved and supportive in your lives. You've come to love and admire so many qualities in each other. Eric, you spoke of what a loving person Jennifer is, and said she does a lot of the planning in your everyday lives, and sometimes find yourself taking it for granted, knowing that can be stressful on her. You told how Jennifer takes care of you, making sure you don't do anything stupid, for which we are all grateful. Who always looks out for you, that he comforts you, makes you feel important. You said that even though you don't always put aside enough time for yourselves, he understands how important it is for you to be there for other people in your life. You also said that Eric is the one constant in your life that you know you will always be able to depend on, and are so thankful for the love and affection that he and his entire family give you. Well, Jennifer and Eric, your wedding today is a testament to this great love you have for each other. You have this one very special person in your life with who you can pursue all those dreams you now hold, and all those many dreams are yet to come. I know how fortunate the both of you feel for having found each other. And today, as you open this new chapter in your lives, not sure if it lies ahead, you can always be confident, always secure, knowing that you have each other to face every obstacle and to celebrate each success. Marriage is the joining of two people who share the promise that only marriage can make, to share the sunshine and the shadows and experience a richer, more fulfilling life because of it. When we look back upon our lives, it isn't the things we acquired or individual accomplishments we remember most. It was having someone to love and share our life with. That was truly the very best thing of all. And one of the most poignant descriptions of what love is, what we should all aspire to in our own relationship, can be found in the Bible. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, the Apostle Paul wrote that love is patient, very kind. It knows no jealousy, gives itself no pride or airs. It's never rude, selfish, irritated, or resentful. Love is gladdened by goodness, always slow to expose the worst, always eager to believe the best, always hopeful, patient, and love never disappears. Faith, hope, and love last on, but of these three, the greatest is love. It's that kind of love that brought you two together. It's that same wonderful love that will keep you together for the rest of your lives. And at this time, I'd like to invite Jennifer's godmother, Lynn, to come forward with her reading.
A reading from Colossians, verses 3:12 to 17. Therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Bear with each other and forgive whatever grievances you may have against one another. Forgive as the Lord forgave you. And over these virtues, put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. Let peace of Christ rule in your hearts, since as members of one body you are called to peace, and be thankful. Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly, as you teach one another with all wisdom, and as you sing psalms, hymns, spiritual songs, and gratitude in your hearts. Whatever you do, whether word or deed, do it in the name of Lord Jesus. Give thanks to God, the Father, through him. This is the word of the Lord.
A reading from Romans 12:9 through 13. Love must be sincere. Hate what is evil. Cling to what is good. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. Never be lacking in zeal, but keep your spiritual fervor serving the Lord. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. Share with the Lord's people who are in need. Practice hospitality. Bless those who persecute you. Bless and do not curse. Rejoice with those who rejoice. Mourn with those who mourn. Live in harmony with one another.
Well, sooner or later, we come to understand that love is something much more than just verses on Valentine's or a simple infatuation. We realize that true love is here and now, that it is the most important thing in our lives. Eric and Jennifer, this is a great day in your lives. This is a day you two will always treasure and remember. So as you stand here right now, eager to embrace this new chapter in your lives, I'd like to remind you that those hands you're now holding are the ones that will be there to reach out to throughout the years when you need each other's strength and when you need each other's support. And the eyes you have to look into are the ones that will fill your hearts with a very special warmth. It can only come from sharing this journey together. The reason you two are here right now is because the both of you do honestly believe in this promise of love that has no end. And so, Eric, if you now would repeat after me. I, Eric, take you, Jennifer.
I, Eric, take you, Jennifer.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
My partner in life.
My partner in life.
And my one true love.
And my one true love.
I will cherish our friendship.
I will cherish your friendship.
And love you today, tomorrow, and forever.
And love you today, tomorrow, and forever.
I will trust you and honor you.
I will trust you and honor you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
I will love you faithfully.
I will love you thankfully.
In good times and in bad.
In good times and in bad.
In sorrow and in joy.
In sorrow and in joy.
What may come, I will always be there.
What may come, I will always be there.
As I have given you my hand to hold.
as I have given you my hand to hold.
So I give you my heart to keep.
So I give you my heart to keep.
And Jennifer, if you two now would repeat after me. I, Jennifer, take you, Eric,
I, Jennifer, take you, Eric,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
my partner in life,
my partner in life,
and my one true love.
and my one true love.
I will cherish our friendship
I will cherish our friendship
and love you today, tomorrow, and forever.
and love you today, tomorrow, and forever.
I will trust you and honor you.
I will trust you and honor you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
I will love you faithfully,
I will love you faithfully,
in good times and in bad,
in good times and in bad,
in sorrow and in joy.
in sorrow and in joy.
What may come, I will always be there.
What may come, I will always be there.
As I have given you my hand to hold,
As I have given you my hand to hold,
so I give you my heart to keep.
so I give you my heart to keep.
Eric and Jennifer made these promises, love and commitment you two have just shared. Bring a new kind of togetherness that lasts a lifetime. And may that be a good long time for the both of you. And always let this relationship be a beautiful retreat that is far removed from the cares of this world. May you never ever take one another for granted. May your home always be full of lots of love, lots of laughter, and above all peace. And now, Brayden, from time immemorial, wedding bands have been used to seal this most sacred of all covenants. They are the visible testaments of this pure, endless devotion. So, Eric, as you place that ring on Jennifer's finger, you once again would repeat after me. Jennifer, this ring
Jennifer, this ring
is the symbol of my love for you,
is the symbol of my love for you,
my belief in us,
my belief in us,
and the sincerity of the promises
and the sincerity of the promises
I have made today.
I have made today.
Eric, this ring
Eric, this ring
is the symbol of my love for you,
is the symbol of my love for you,
my belief in us,
my belief in us,
and the sincerity of the promises
and the sincerity of the promises
I have made today.
I have made today.
And so, by the giving and receiving of these rings, these are your gifts of true love to each other. You do each other wed, and these marriage vows are now forever sealed. With that, I'd like to offer a blessing for a new couple. God, we know that you have heard these promises of love and devotion that Eric and Jennifer have made to each other. We ask for your blessing for their marriage, the abundance of guidance and wisdom that strengthens their love and their relationship. Let their lives be filled with happiness, health, and success in everything they do. And for each of us here today, may our lives be blessed and enriched for having shared in this celebration with them. There are many ways to celebrate special occasions. And in this hectic world, there's times when we just need to step back and remind ourselves what is really important in our lives. To the right of me is on the table is a box, a bottle of wine, and under that bottle of wine are 2 letters. Love letters that Eric and Jennifer have written to each other. And if they followed my instructions, they don't know what the other person has written. But I have a feeling their heartfelt expressions of all their love and admiration. They're going to be placing the wine and the letters in the box, symbolically sealing that, to be opened on their first anniversary. Share the wine, some of it all, but read these letters and remind themselves of what a wonderful day in their lives this was, the day they were married. For all those reasons they love each other, for all those reasons they chose to be together. So Eric and Jennifer, if you would. And now I'd like to offer the final reading for their ceremony tonight, entitled The Key to Love. The key to love is understanding. The ability to comprehend not only the spoken word, but those unspoken gestures, the little things that say so much by themselves. The key to love is forgiveness, to accept each other's faults and pardon mistakes without forgetting, but for remembering what you learned from them. The key to love is sharing, facing your good fortune as well as the bad together, both conquering problems, forever searching for ways to intensify your happiness. The key to love is giving, without thought of return, but with the hope of just a simple smile by giving in, but never giving up. The key to love is respect, realizing you are two separate people with different ideas, that you don't belong to each other, you belong with each other, and share a mutual bond. The key to love is inside us all. It takes time, patience, and unlock all the ingredients. It is the continual process that demands a lot of work, but the rewards are more than worth the effort. That is the key to love. Eric and Jennifer, you two have every reason to believe this love to which you've just pledged yourselves can and will last forever. Years from now, when the two of you look back upon all the time spent together, you will know with unfailing certainty that choosing to be together was the best decision you two have ever made. So I do, by the authority vested in me, by the laws of the state of Minnesota, by the grace of God above, pronounce you husband and wife. Come over here. Now kiss your bride.
Sunshine, you're my best times, you're my anomaly, and I'd choose you.
Alright, first, those of you that don't know me, I'm Kayla, Jennifer's little sister. And when I say little, I'm talking about birth order here, not height, obviously. But for those of you that do know the both of us, you know that we're pretty darn close. Growing up, it wasn't always that way, though. Most people knew me at the time as Jennifer's annoying little sister. Jennifer, you were more into going out with friends and partying. I was in love with my Barbies. Would you recall you being forced to play with me all the time as a consequence for being naughty? Most of our fights ended in blood being drawn, hair being pulled, or my lips being glued shut. Sure, there were times we weren't fighting and I was being forced to be an elephant or a caveman for your school craft indoors. Or we were chasing Blake around the house, we could tie him up and do his hair and makeup. But it wasn't until we moved in together when we became what I would call best friends. Instead of fighting, we lit candles to attempt to finish cooking our half-baked tuna casserole over after electricity went out. When we got home from work, we would complain about our date to one another, and there was never a date that ended without the words, "Good night, I love you," being said. We both started seeing who are now our husbands around the same time. And this is when we promised one another that we must approve of each other's man. A few months passed, and then you sat me down and asked me how I felt about Eric moving in with us. And being the cool sister, I just said, sure, yeah, I don't care. When really I felt jealous and heartbroken because I knew that meant your love and attention would soon be shared between the two of us. Next thing you know, Eric, you were moved in with us, and it was my duty to make sure you had what it took to date my sister. So I put you to the ultimate test. I put my car in the ditch at 4:30 in the morning, waking you to come save me. I gunned it down the drifted driveway after you told me not to because I would get stuck. And I did. And I even went as far as running out of fuel on the interstate, begging you to come bring me gas. Through every situation, you were there to help, and always treated me with respect. even when I didn't deserve it. But I still didn't know if you had what it took to date my sister until I found some goggles in the kitchen cabinet. Eric, I actually want you to tell everyone what you use those goggles for. You know what I'm talking about? Of course you do. Here.
They're for me to cut onions.
And that is when I knew that he had what it took to date my sister. He was a perfect man. Thank you. I had to share that with everyone. I witnessed your guys' love for one another firsthand for the past several years. And because I did, I'm confident that you will live a lifetime of love and happiness as Mr. and Mrs. Johnson. Congratulations and everything.
I'd like to start off by thanking everybody who came out to help us celebrate this very special day with Jen and Eric. I'd like to propose a toast and a big thank you to Jen and Eric's family for helping make this day possible. Give a round of applause for them real quick. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Brian. I've been a longtime friend of Jen and Eric's, and I've had the joy of watching them grow together as a couple. Eric and I met in 3rd grade, and right off the bat we became very close. I've learned so many things from Eric over the years. One thing I would say I definitely got from him is my ability to speak in front of a crowd. So if I fail, you guys can all blame him. One of the hobbies that Eric and I have always shared together is our passion for fishing. We've spent many days out on the lake together, so I really wasn't surprised the day Eric asked me to be his best man when we were on the lake up north. I could not be any happier to be the guy standing next to him on what surely is one of the most exciting days of his life. Eric was standing next to me on one of the most exciting days of my life too. It was last winter, we were on Red Lake, and it was the first wall I had pulled before in a brand new It's one quality that I've seen in Eric his whole life is just how understanding he is. This quality really shines just about every time we fish together. I'd have to say 9 times out of 10, I catch the most and the biggest fish. And Eric always seems to understand. One thing is for sure is if he carries this quality into his marriage, there is no bump in the road and these two will not easily cross. I've seen Eric and Jen's relationship grow over the years, and one thing for sure is since the beginning of their relationship, Jen has always been Eric's number one. And that's been a really hard spot for me to give up. Being one of Eric's best friends for so many years has really been a blessing. He has helped me with so many different things in my life that has made me a better person. It's no wonder he is the amazing person that he is today. He's always been there for me, and I know he will always be there for Jen. Eric, I just want to say that you truly are a lucky guy to find a girl as beautiful and caring as Jen is. But Jen, you really are the lucky one here. I know Eric will treat you with more respect than everyone has ever has, and you will make sure that you two both have all the wonderful things in life that you want and need. There truly is no bridge you two will not cross together. So let's raise a glass to Eric and Jen. I cannot wait to watch you two grow together. I wish you two the best of luck and many years of happiness ahead.
And I'd say I do for the rest of my life. With all that I have, I do. And I will when the sky is falling. I promise you I'm all in, no turning back. And every day, every moment, every breath you take, I choose you. than just a wedding. This is etched into eternity. With our union we will move mountains, we will live on our knees. 'Cause he'd choose us in 100 lifetimes. He'd choose us in 100 worlds. He'd find us, and we'd say we do for the rest of our lives. With all that we have, we do. And we will, when the sky turns